Rise from your grave.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Quake Grave. How you Quakers doing tonight? We got something really exciting to talk about before we actually start tonight. Tonight we're going to be taking care of part 2 of the underwater map jam here, but the very exciting news besides that is that we now have a Discord channel. So for those of you who are interested, you can see right here, Discord link. If that looks too complicated to type in the YouTube description, you'll find the link right in there. Come join up, come hang out, chat with me and the crew anytime. So there you have it. Very, very exciting. Welcome everybody. ArrrCee, Darren Seal, good to see you. Sideshow Kaz, good to see you. Flackshot, Zeratol, and Marito. I'm trying to catch everybody, but there we go. Yeah, I apologize. I was actually going to do this part 2 video over the weekend, but my weekend really got away from me, so I wasn't able to get to it. So I wanted to get this in before we do the community request show. Just so everybody knows, we are still doing the community request show. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. And I have my list here. I think I have about 4 or 5 maps here, which is a pretty good start, I think. I don't know that we'll be getting to any more than 6, because I think a couple of those are a little bit longer. But regardless, some other news that we're going into is that besides the community request show, is we're actually going to have a CZG Mania show. It's what I'm dubbing it for right now. I got so many requests for CZG maps that I was just like, why don't we just do a whole episode of his maps at this point, you know? Instead of like, you know, parsing it where we're like, oh, we'll just play 3 or 4 right now, you know. His suggestions were half of the suggestions I got, so I just figured it was a better idea. So if you have ideas for that, please let me know on Discord or let me know on the Steam groups that we have as well. Just so you know, we do have Steam groups. If you haven't joined that yet, we also have an active chat there. So there you go. Hey, there's Pritchard. Pritchard, we are playing through your map tonight. But without further ado, all that jawing aside, let's get into some maps here, shall we? We're starting off with Muzzbuzz's map here. And, you know, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to switch things up, guys. And Pritchard, I really apologize for this because I should have did this last episode because you were actually watching. I feel super rude for doing this, so I hope you forgive me. We're actually going to start with Pritchard's map because he's actually here watching. We're going to play through his maps. And I really apologize for that because we really should have started with your map since you were actually here. But again, great to see you guys. Here, we're going to jump right into Pritchard's map. Let's do this. Oh, man. Ouch, slipped down a hole. Let's bring our... There we go. Oh, this is really cool, Pritchard. This is a great entryway. You slipped into a hole with the rain coming in. You could see the plants out there and everything. That's really, really cool intro. This is called Long Way Round, as we said, by Pritchard. And we have 99 kills to make and 2 secrets to find. So, man, very, very... very cool entrance. I really like the look of that. This has got sort of a... I forget what the WAD is called. What is it? IK Blue or something like that type of thing going on. Really, really digging the look of this, though. Alright, we know we hit that pillar. Okay, now we can go this way. No monsters yet, though. Very, very subtle beginning here. Let's jump in. The first monster shows up. It's only a fish. Don't get excited. There was already a dead fish in there, but only the one counted. Interesting. Do we chop through this? In the water. Which way are we going here? Zeratol says that in his opinion, that this is the best underwater map in the jam. Wow. Okay, well, we're starting off with a banger then, which is awesome. I'm not sure where to go. Here we go. Duh. It's a real duh moment there on my part. Take this guy out before we jump out. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, we got the gold key door over there. Did not mean to grab that health, but what can we do now? So Pritchard has been on the show a few times before. As long as he, you know, while he's in chat, he doesn't mind we talk about him a little bit here. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it that I am usually a very big fan of the maps that Pritchard comes out with. I think there's only been one map that he released that I was not the biggest fan of, and he actually, you know, said there were reasons for that. I don't think it's because it was a bad map. I think it's just because of the circumstances of the release of it. It was a map jam that came out last year. I forget the name of it, but it was like sort of like an old map that I think Pritchard had laying around, so he put it into the map jam. And I think that ended up being the reason why. You guys can refresh my memory on that one, but it was a very short little map, very linear, and it's not even that it was bad. It was just kind of like, you know, you could tell this was somebody's first map. But it was one of those maps where when you played it, you're like, wow, I could really tell the potential that this guy has to make really, really cool stuff. So, very cool. Let's see here. More knights. The one thing I could say about this map, though, is like, I know I'm already kind of drooling over the look of it, but this looks absolutely beautiful. I love the blue brick mixed with the vines and everything. Normally, we've been seeing vines or like these things draping over here over brown. This is the first time I've seen it over blue, and it's just like beautiful. Love the look of it. Pritchard says, a surprising number of people took a while to get out of their first water. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, I gotta say, that might be the only thing so far that was a little confusing. Weird how you don't think about those little things, right? But then once I noticed what I had to do, I was kind of like, oh, I felt really stupid. Lots of fish so far. We're already at 20 out of 99. But man, this is really pretty. I can't get over how pretty this actually looks. Alright, I'm just kind of taking everything in because it seems like there's a few different ways to go. And it doesn't look like we can actually get up there, but we do have an ogre. So whenever we play a Pritchard map, the map that I always bring up to talk about is the Noir map that he released. Oh, Pritchard corrects me. It was Quump, and yeah, it was his first map. So yeah, like I said, Pritchard, it wasn't bad. It was just one of those maps where like you could tell from other maps you've released. I was like, there's something going on here. Like something, something is not quite right about this map because this is not like the normal caliber of work he puts into his stuff. Let's see here. Oh, fish. There's some more shells here. Oh, okay, there's a pillar underwater we had to get. That's kind of cool. That's fun, actually. I like that you made it so we had to go underwater. Not only that, but I want to point this out, guys. I don't want to drown, obviously, while I'm down here, but let me save here real quick. I want to point out what Pritchard did here, just so you guys understand what I'm talking about. Now, you look at the vines here, right? And you see all the gook that's in the water here. Hold on, let me stop bouncing around here so you can get a better look at it. So you see the vines on the walls, you see vines underneath as well, but as you get in here, you see all the like mildewy, barnacle-y stuff under the water and everything. That is great visual storytelling. It's just the idea that like not only have these vines been here a while, but you can tell this place has been here a while. Like as you go in here, everything's stained green from all the mildew, barnacle-y, you know, seaweed type stuff going on here. And that's the kind of stuff you want to remember you try to do in your maps. It's a good idea because it makes the place feel real. It makes it feel lived in, you know. But very, very cool with that, Pritchard. I like the little details like that. And I apologize, I didn't even notice that when I first got in here. It really kind of just blends in and looks really, really good. But man, very cool. I like it. All right, we got the one pillar that we activated, but I'm not seeing where I need to go next. Was it actually underwater there where I was? Do I got to do something else? Is it in here? Ah, this lowered. Okay, I see. Ah, fish! Oh, not one of these eels. I do not like those eels. Bane of my existence in this underwater jam here. Ah! These fish are really sneaking up on me under here. Oh, there's something to shoot. Hey, mega health. Look at that. Found a secret. One of the two. You could say we at least got 50%. There we go. Don't want to drown. Also don't want to get eaten alive here, though. Get out of the water. There we go. There it is. Switch over. Cramped quarters, but makes good for a fight here because you're just getting up here and you're definitely surprised by the ogre and everything. It's kind of cool. Hold on, let me catch up with you guys here. Welcome, Cody and Christopher Ryder. Thank you for joining me here. And Zeratul says that he thinks the pillars were sometimes hard to find. It definitely has like sort of a puzzle element, doesn't it? Getting a 1,000... Maritau is getting a 1,000 cuts vibe from the doors here, too, which is kind of interesting. And Flagshot says he can't remember if the eels are a new enemy. They're a new enemy in Quake for the underwater jam, from what I understand. Here's another pillar for us. And I don't mess with the eels because, man, they will take you out quick with their lightning. They're basically like tiny little shamblers. Tiny little, slimy little shamblers. Before I move on, I want to talk about this room, too. Look at the way this room is, just the attention to detail. Look at that stupid knight over here. Come here. There you go, go down. As you come up, you can see water dripping from up here through the vines and everything like that, and then you look up, and look, there's the plants that we saw at the beginning where we slipped in. And, not only that, but you can actually hear the rainfall. It's quite beautiful. Pritchard, I gotta hand it to you. It's a quite beautiful map. Alright, remember, we're looking for the gold key, wherever the hell that's supposed to be. And we're currently at 38 kills, so we're definitely making some good progress here. Alright, we got some health there. Here's a button. One more to go. We gotta find another circular button there. Wonder where it's gonna be. There gonna be zombies in here? Alright, so we got two sides of the coin type of situation here. And that's not the gold key, it's actually the silver key. Let's see. Just looking to see if maybe there's something I may have missed, but it looks like I'm on the right track here. I just need to figure out where the next button is, where it's definitely going to be coming from this side over there, but how to get over there is the question. Alright, let's save here. Let me take a quick swig here, guys. Richard says that he is proud of the spots where the rain gets in. I got to agree. Very, very cool. It might be one of my favorite parts of this map, actually. Yeah, Maritel says, absolutely nailed it, Pritchard. Couldn't agree more. Alright, we got some breathing areas here. Oh, there is a... Okay. That's good to know. There's something in here. Oh, it's just like a little hole to go through. Alright, we gotta get up on this. There we go. Hey, dude. And there's a knight, too. Where are you? There you are. So this is interesting, because this map is sort of like a puzzle map, right? I feel as though puzzle maps are the hardest maps to kind of get like a good pacing going. Because it's all about you hunting around for the thing you're looking for. Which, at times, can be a little disastrous if you get way too crazy with it. But I think Pritchard is really striking a good balance here. Oh my god, all the stairs went down. We're trapped. What a great trap. He's striking a great balance here with like trying to find the puzzles. This is actually a really good fight here because you got all these enemies you got to deal with on this side. You got an ogre lobbing grenades at you from up top. So you got a lot of crap to dodge at once. I cannot seem to hit the scrag. There we go. But he's striking a good balance between the pacing, the gameplay, with the combat and the puzzle finding and stuff like that. Like I said, I feel like a lot of times people get way too focused on one or the other. Oh, and you're in there too, aren't you? There we go. Again, everything covered in green. Oh, we're rising. The water's rising. Oh, man. Nice touch. Surprised we didn't have any enemies spawning in at that point. Oh, this is cool, though. He took the stairs down and then added the water in so you could still get back the other way if you want to go back there. Very clever. Whoa! There you go. You're down. Flak shot. Oh! Let me take out the scrag first. Flakshot says, gotta say, this one is the most colorful Quake maps I have seen. Yeah, it's really beautiful, isn't it? Kaz says, I missed the beginning. Oh well, I can get it later. Hope you guys didn't say all the odd stuff that will make great ideas for pictures while I was away. No, we definitely did talk about more crazy spawn pictures that you could draw for us. No, definitely not. We're saving that for you, Kaz, every time. Okay, take out a couple of these knights here. Whoa! These scrags are really sneaking up on me. There's a bunch of them, too. Where did you guys come from? Switch back. Wow, that ogre just, like, totally nailed me right there. I don't know how, but he did. There we go. Okay, I need some health bad. But, we're gonna have a little fun here. We are just gonna absolutely destroy these eels. I believe I just hurt myself quite a bit there. Not usually a good idea. It's interesting, the beginning of this level there was like health everywhere, and now I feel like it's a little sparse. Like I absolutely need health. Oh, there's some in there. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. I'm just making sure there's no more eels in here. I think I got them all. Oh, look at the cool silver key door actually underwater. That's pretty clever. Nope. Just looking for secrets, seeing what's around, you know. Alright, we're at 67 out of 99. Still got about 30 enemies to take out. Let's continue on. Here's the next button. So this was really clever too. I feel like the only thing I might have done a little bit differently in this room, Pritchard, this is really picky, but I might have had like your sort of like rain ceiling kind of like lighting up where the silver key door is here, because I could actually see some people missing that, like around, you know, coming in. I think lighting that through the ceiling may have been like a really great touch to kind of show like, this is where you're going next. Whoa! Oh my god. You guys all came out of nowhere. Okay, you're done. Let's give this ogre a taste of his own medicine. If we can actually hit him. There we go. He's done. Which brings us up to 74. Alright, let's head into the silver key door. What do you guys say? Take another drink, though. JCR, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, you guys are talking about Quake Champions and talking about the longest yard coming. Yeah. I'm actually really excited to play that in Quake Champions. It looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. Pritchard said, amazingly, a lot of people didn't actually grenade launch the eels in this map. It was his favorite thing to do. Yeah, dude, as soon as I saw the eels, I was like, I'm grenade launching the hell out of these things because they're so annoying to deal with. Oh, there's a squid. And we do have zombies. Oh, get the hell away from me, die! The squids, I don't really care for either. We need air. There we go. Something appeared. I heard it. Need air. There we go. Keep choking. There we go. Oh, you're not dead. There we go. Now you're dead. Now you've been jibbed. I'm gonna go back and get some health here. There is yet another zombie. Oh, hi, Sushi. I don't know if you guys could hear him over the microphone or not, but he has announced that he has arrived. He may or may not be joining me. He had just gotten dinner before we started here, so... Alright, we got... Oh, shit. We got ogres taking out knights. That's what we got. Oh. Boom. Destroyed. Okay, let's save there. Yeah, Zeratul says the eels are fine. The squids from Hexen 2 are irritating. I gotta agree. I feel like the squids are worse. Though, I don't know that I would say the eels are fine. Alright, we are, yeah, 13 enemies away from the end here. Kaz says, so much blue in the lighting, the blood on the gun looks even more red. Yeah, that's cool when the blue actually makes those different colors pop like that. Let's see here. Kaz says, oh, the squids are cute. You're funny. Alright. We got a fish. There's one kill there. And we got the gold key, so that means we gotta head back. Alright, so this is all... This appears to all be open now. Oh, there's one of the fish. And an eel! There we go. Another fish and eel. Brings us up to 89. 10 enemies to go. I have a feeling we're gonna be running into a shambler, maybe? What do you guys think? We'll find out in just a moment. Okay. 92. Quick save, and let's head into the gold door. Nope, ogre. Should have saved my nails, but it's too late now. Pritchard is hiding an eel in there, trying to sneak up on me. Did you see that? I destroyed my health a bit, but it was worth it just to get the eel. Oh, and we got a fish. I'm always, like, so terrible at aiming with this thing. There we go. Some days I'm totally on, and I can hit everything with, like, one hit. Other days I can't hit the broadside of a barn, so... Alright, that brings us up to 98. Who do you guys think the final enemy is here? I'll give you one guess. Ah! I think we're gonna be okay, though. We got armor, we got health, we got the super nail gun, and he is down. Your buddy and mine died of a tummy ache. He's done. Here we go. Okay, this is gonna trap us in, bring us up, I think. Whoa! Oh, and this is the way out. Look at the exit. I love the exit where it's like an elevator that takes you up. And then right up out of here. And you get the hell out of that mess. Pritchard! Amazing map! That was really good. Double thumbs up for me. Wow. That was damn good. Hey, Jack O'Neill. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see, just trying to catch up with you guys here. Flackshot was asking Pritchard if this was inspired by Greek mythology or Greece in any way. Pritchard said nothing specific like that, mostly just wanted to do a flooded temple. Okay, very cool. And Cody says it would be funny if the Shambler used lightning underwater and jibbed himself. Pritchard, no problem on playing, my friend. No problem. Great map all around. Love the colors. Love the pacing, love the puzzle aspect of it, finding the pillars and everything's really cool. Love the green muck underwater, you know. I gotta agree with ArrrCee, this is like standing ovation stuff. This is really, really good. So, excellent job. The only thing I would have changed, like I said earlier, I feel like the gold key doors really stand out, and when you got back, you had the gold arrows that were kind of pointing you to the gold key door. So that was really easy to locate. Silver key door is a little bit more hidden. I don't know if there were more clues actually in the level that were showing off where that was at, but I could just see, like, you know, having this awesome, like, square lighting coming in from the ceiling with rain and plants coming down, and then showing that the silver key door is there. Maybe even, you know, having that break open and enemies come in through it, you know, to show the light, to show you that's also where the key door is. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out here, you know. I'm spitballing, but regardless, Pritchard, this was really, really good. I know some people have said, like, yeah, this might be the best map in the pack, and I don't know if I could disagree with that. This is really, really good. All right, guys, we're jumping over to Muzzboz's map. Let's jump in, shall we? All right, this is Muzzboz's map. Getting a little bit of it's a little framey for me here. This is called Bad Day at the Research Complex. Got 2 secrets to find, 103 enemies to kill. Yeah, it's running fine, but it does seem to kind of like go back and forth between like 60 frames and lower. It's actually...
Welcome aboard. Our first job's simple enough. We're gonna run a quick purge on the air tanks for our permanent residents. I'm shutting down the security protocols now. All I need you to do is press the button on the wall over there.
So, Rick Zeppelin, welcome, buddy. If I didn't say hi to you already, Thank you for joining. He says he sees Half-Life textures. There's been a little bit of Half-Life inspiration already with a couple maps in this pack. I'm assuming this is the button we want to pick. But this one's got voiceover in it, too.
Feel that, Simmons? The air is already fresher. Now I'll just reactivate the security protocols. Oh, no. Simmons, can you hear me? Get to the elevator. They're coming. You need to get to the surface.
Okay, so a guy's saying we gotta get to the service. Oh, we got grunts! So it looks like Muzzboss has created a sort of like story-driven map here where obviously there's Shub in there with a bunch of eels and whatnot. And he's saying like, oh my god, you gotta get out of there, you gotta get to the surface. So we are going to work our ass off to get up to the surface. I was thinking like this must be a pretty big map with 103 enemies, but that may not be the case if we got Shub in there, because we might have to take Shub out. And you guys know, like, Shub is worth how many enemy kills? What, like 20, 40? I don't know, I forget. I don't think it's one. Come on, okay. Lots of enforcers. Wow, I'm out of shells. Interesting. Okay, well here's some more. There we go. And I don't have any... There we go. So let's say no health to pick up. I hear another enforcer. Must be one nearby that we did not get. So, Muzzboss, you guys might actually know. I think somebody was chatting about him during our Part 1 episode last week. But I'm not too familiar with him. I don't think his maps have been on the show before, if he has released previous maps. So this, I believe, is his first time on the show. But so far, I gotta say, texture work looks really, really nice. Custom texture usage is really cool. As someone pointed out, the really cool, like, Half-Life style look. It's really, really nice. Oh! More enforcers. That guy went down quick. There we go. Can't put up any kind of a fight. Where are you? Just hiding behind crates? Who does that? Aren't you supposed to be guarding the place? Alright. Let me take a quick break here, take a swig. Flagshot, you're funny. You said, oh god, it's Mr. Burns. You know, it's funny, I thought that immediate thing with the voiceover. I was like, it sounds a little Burnsy, doesn't it? Kind of funny. Cody says he thinks that it sounded like Barney. Hey Paul, good to see you. Yeah, I believe that was Shub in there, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. They got Shub trapped underwater. I guess they thought maybe they could house it in there and prison it in there, I suppose. Osric says, but she's not supposed to be there. She's chilling at home. Interesting. Alright, let's continue on, shall we? We're at 17 out of the 103. Fiend, okay. Is this supposed to be happening? I don't think so. One thing I will point out is that I'm already out of shells, and so I don't know... Maybe I am really just supposed to just keep, like, running for my life as fast as I'm supposed to, maybe? Is that the whole idea? I'm not actually supposed to kill everything? I don't know. I'm completely out of shells, so I guess we'll find out here in a second, right? Alright. We'll just let the fiend kind of do its thing over there. Whatever. Oh, there's another fiend and scrag. Whoa! This place is falling apart. Oh, crap. Okay, I gotta swim fast. The water is rising. So it seems like this map really is all about just like running as fast as you can, which is kind of interesting. I don't know that I played a Quake map like that before. It stopped rising though, so we can take a break here and kill these guys. Alright, so you're not meant to kill everything in this map, it would seem. Which is pretty interesting, because I know most people who make a Quake map, you know, they're kind of making it so, you know, people try to get 100% secrets and 100% of the kills, so... Jack O'Neill says you missed an opportunity to call the player Smithers. That's pretty good. Pretty funny. Alright, let's continue on. We got a ladder.
The central elevator is right up ahead. You'll need my key card. So I've dropped it into the ventilation shaft. It should end up in the vents on the far side of the locker room.
Alright. So, I'm assuming we gotta get over to that side, right? There it is. Wow! The vent can explode? I don't know that I've ever seen that before, but hey, I'm not gonna question it. It's pretty awesome. Screw you. Give me your shells. It's great to have a double-barrel shotgun, but at the same time, it uses more shells, so... God, I keep getting hit. I gotta get this health. The aesthetic of this map is really nice. I love the flickering lights, the base feel and look of it and everything. So this has been textured and built very, very well. Very, very nice. There we go. Finally, another thing of shells. Very, very skimpy on ammo, though, so I'm sure there's a reason for that. Would like to know how to get up there. Was that one of the things I could do without triggering enemies, maybe? Or no, I probably got to run all the way over to that and get up that way. It does look like it leads out here somewhere. I don't know. Very interesting. Yeah, ArrrCee points out, no benches in the locker room? Yeah, that's pretty weird, isn't it? Kaz says, it's strange, and if it's strange, they lock it up somewhere and poke at it till they could find out how it works. But that's just a guess. A bit Roswell-ish. Yeah, with Shub. Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? We always like to lock up the interesting things that we don't understand and fear, right? ArrrCee, a lot of open space for a locker room. Yeah, a little too much open space, a little too much freeness, don't you think? How could you have a locker room with no bench? Alright, we gotta find the silver key card, which he said was in the vent. Alright, so we got a ladder again. Alright, so there's the silver key card. But we gotta work ourselves around, I guess? I guess we'll find out. Whoa! Well, you guys I can probably take. I don't think I have enough ammo to take on you and the Fiend. Or I guess I could just, like, kind of run around and get stuff while we wait. Oh! Okay. He's behind me. No, he's not. Oh, we got him. Okay. I was like, where is he? We're gonna run over here and get this health. Alright, 38 out of 103. So we're definitely making progress. This leads here. Blow it up! There we go. Whenever you see barrels to blow up, blow them up. Oh, there's stuff to blow up down there, too. There we go. Should I have saved that? I don't know. It was too fun not to. There we go. Oh, that lowered the water. Okay. I'm assuming that's a good thing? Huh. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I think that was a good thing. Was not expecting that to drop. That was a good scare right there. Very, very good. Yeah, Darren asks, like, why does the vent blow up when you use an axe on it? It's a question for the ages, Mr. Steele. There we go. Die. Okay. We've actually got a good stockpile of shells, finally. Took a while, but we finally got it. Yeah, that's no way to go there. Let's drop down. This is where we're going to find our key card. I hope there's no enemies in here. This is a tight, cramped spot. Alright, I could take an enforcer. That's no big deal. Yeah, this is some crazy ass, like, behind the scenes stuff going on here, man. Alright, I need the shells. So I'm going for it. Oh, the water's just gonna rise anyway. Okay, whatever. You're done. I hear... There he is. I was gonna say, I hear an enforcer. Oh, there's you too? Alright, take it. Die! I'm gonna escape. Oh, nope, I can't. I gotta take him out too. Oh my god, they are just littering the vents. Grunts too? Oh, everyone's out on the job today. Okay. Alright, we still got a fiend down there, which sucks because it means we are kind of gonna have to take care of that fiend. Because we don't really have an option. Now, it's not that we can't take the fiend out from up here. That's not the problem. The problem is I don't really want to waste my ammo. Because who knows if we're going to get more. Oh my god. These guys just, like, keep coming back. I would say for this big of a room where you're up on the rafters, it's really hard to see if, like, new enemies have been added in. Because it's so dark, it's blinking around. It's a good aesthetic, but it's hard to see. I like Darren Steele. You probably got quote of the night right there. Making Quake 1 maps is not easy. Ain't that the truth? I salute everybody who makes maps for this and any jam that we play through because it's a tough gig, man. It's a tough gig to get them to work because so many people have a different idea of what makes a good Quake map, and it can be hard to include everybody's ideals, you know? As soon as I kill this fiend, I can... Fuck it. We're going down. Otherwise it'd take forever. There we go. Okay, we got some health to grab. Let's grab that one. We got some packs to pick up. Making sure there isn't more health we could have grabbed. Let's go ahead and save here. Yeah, we'll just... Access granted. We'll just keep continuing on here. Is there anything in these windows we should be looking for? Oh look, there's eels in each one. So they're going to take up a good portion of the enemy count too.
The elevator is right through that warehouse. The door is activated by buttons up on the gangways. If you can get into the armory, there should be something in there to help you stay alive.
Alright. Thanks, buddy. Helping us get out of here. Let's take the elevator down, see what happens. Woo! Let's see if they let them infight each other a bit here. What do you guys say? Woo! Oh, that one went right overhead. I thought he was going to get me. There's the exit. Get you guys. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get this enforcer, because he is really, really irritating me. Nice big room, lots of areas to hide and everything. So that's nice. Good area for a fight, I think. Oh yeah, we got a Death Knight up here, too. Where are you? There you are. Alright. Let's head up. Oh no, we can't. Ladder's broken. We're gonna have to use the boxes. Alright, so I guess I probably should take this knight out first then, huh? There he is. Which way are you going? These scaffoldings are pretty cool. But they make for... kind of it really slows down the pace of the fighting, I would say. We're just kind of trying to chip one off here. There we go, finally. Okay. Let's go ahead and save there. Let's head up, shall we? What do you guys say? We can figure it out. There we go. I think we're gonna get a nail gun. Unless we should have already gotten one. There's the button. Let's grab that. Oh, there's a few buttons. Okay, I see. Let's head over here, grab some health. There was some armor in that room I didn't notice earlier. Yeah, so there's a button up top. Whoops, right up. There we go. Climb that ladder, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and save before we hit this. Let's hit it. One more to go. Oh. Thought there'd be a little bit more excitement there. Is that room actually open? No, it's not. I saw the lights, but... So that's definitely a secret room, it would seem. But how does one get in? That is the question. Now, Mozboz has got some, like, horror music sort of playing in the background here. I don't know if you guys can make it out because it's very faint. But I definitely heard some horror music. Alright, let's hit this last button here. Sequence complete. Oh, maybe this is where we gotta go for that nail gun. Yes! Found it! Look at that. That's how you do it, my friends. Let's save there. Let's hit this. We're at 65 out of 103, and here's the exit. But, of course, we're not going to be able to exit without some kind of fight, right? You guys had to know. Yep. Okay, so this is a glorified, like, horde fight here. So let's try to make sure we stay alive here, shall we? There's Shub watching. Do you guys see that? I can't slow down for a moment here, but look. Right in that window, there's Shub just, like, watching. She's sitting there like, yes, kill him. Kill him and then kill the rest. Go faster. Oh! Grenades everywhere! It's one ogre down. Come on. I think they both are down. Okay. Ooh, someone got jibbed. Okay, the platform is coming down. What's going to be on top of the platform, though, guys? That's the question. Oh, we're just going up now. Okay, let's do this. There's got to be some kind of Chandler fight or something at the top, right? Something? Oh my god. Enforcers everywhere. This is quite a wild thing going on here. But look, it's very clever, actually, though. He's got this center thing that keeps rising that the enemies actually can't get over to. But he does put items and stuff that you can pick up on the stairs as long as you keep following the thing up. I gotta say, it's pretty clever. I'm a fan of that. See, like right there, if they weren't fighting, I'd probably jump over there and grab that stuff, but no chance in hell I'm jumping in the middle of that fight. Alright, I hear fiends? Is that what I hear? We're coming up to this, like, crazy cargo area up here. I don't know what to expect. Man. This was a cool, cool thing. I really like this part.
So help me, you did it. Tell headquarters that we have a breach in the underwater facility. Simmons, it's been an honor. I need to make sure our residents don't follow you. This last job is simple enough. All I need to do is press the button on the wall. Over here. Goodbye, Simmons.
Simmons. Close to Smithers, but not quite. Whoa, we're getting the hell out of there. I don't know what happened there. Once we got to the top there, it, like, popped me up and took, like, all my health away. I was really, really lucky that I survived there. Yeah, Pritchard pointed out, elevator bug. That was really weird. Really caught me off guard. Bravo on this map, by the way. I would say that some of the brushwork, the rooms and stuff might be a little big for certain fights and stuff like that. I think that the combat is not like the shining star of this map. But the fact that Mozboz created this awesome narrative in a Quake map for a jam, and it featured like a really cool like underwater type situation here. This is great. Igor Shavlev, hey, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining us tonight. But man, what a great map. That's two really good maps in a row, Pritchard's and Mozboz's. I feel like there hasn't been a bad map in the pack, and I feel like I say that every time we play through these jams, but really, like, there hasn't been. There hasn't been a bad map, so really interesting approach here, though. It's a little bit different than what I was expecting, actually. Paul says he's off to work, but thank you to me for the great start of the day. Hey, buddy. Glad we could give you a great start. Enjoy your day. Hope it's not too rough for you, man. Anyway, great map. Again, applause for Pritchard. Applause for Muzzboz. Man, applause all around for everybody. That was so cool. The only thing that I mean, I guess they were exploding the place as you were walking out and everything, but it would have been really cool for the intermission camera to go to a scene of, like, Shub exploding, you know what I mean? That might be, like, one of my critiques for this as well, because you see her twice throughout the whole map, so it would have been really, really, you know, satisfying, I guess is the word, to actually see that at the end. But regardless, excellent job. All right, guys, we're jumping over to our next map. This is Nyo, I think is how you say it, N-Y-O. And I'm not familiar with Nyo, but here we are, Nyo's map. This is called the Drowning Moon. There's 74 enemies to take out, 7 secrets to find. Quite a bit of secrets for this area. And I gotta say, pretty interesting aesthetic here. Not used to seeing kind of like a pinky type look in a Quake map, which is kind of cool. Even like a lavender purple type thing here. We'll take him out. We got an ogre over here. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Nyo. I don't know if he's new. He definitely hasn't been on the show before. But I can say that I definitely like what I'm seeing. It's very, very Doom-esque for how open this first area is. We do have some water there. Let me do a quick save here. Okay, so that is water we can jump into. At first, I was kind of like, is that water we can get in? Because that is not a oh, forgot my alarm. That is not a normal water texture that is used in Quake usually. What a very interesting layout for the map too. Yeah, this definitely has like that boxy, doomy feel to it. Take out your friend already, jeez. There you go. Good lord. This area is crazy. I can't quite infiltrate in there just yet. What is this thing over here? It's like a broken rune or something. Okay. Fortress opens elsewhere. The one thing I will say about this map first coming in, there are a lot of pathways to take. Like, you could go underwater. You can jump out here. You can go right. You can go left. It's like there's a kind of an overwhelming number of ways to go, at least for me. Sort of like a paralysis of choice of which way to go, but we got to start somewhere, right? So let's head out this way, I suppose. The other thing I will say too, and not that I'm in desperate need of it or anything yet, but I've only seen one health pack, which is at the bottom of the water. And I haven't seen anything else yet as far as health goes. Maybe I'm just speaking too early? I guess we'll find out. There we go. We can get these. Alright, let's do another save. Locked from inside. Okay, so far we're not we're not doing good at unlocking doors, are we? Okay. So far our option is to go in there, deal with those knights and the ogre. There's some health there. I gotta have to remember that that is there. Or we can go underwater. Let's go underwater. This is the underwater jam after all. Let's go see what we got. Is there nothing here? Okay, so that's a secret area. So we got one secret under our belts at least. There's a grate here. There's a cave up there. Go back up here. Yeah, I don't know where Nyo is from. He very well may be from the Doom community and has done some Doom mapping before, because this really feels like a Doom type of map to me. I know I've said that a couple times, but I can't get it out of my head. Texture usage it's a little plain. Not really a big deal. It's not something that usually bothers me, but for someone, I don't know what their goal is with Quake mapping, if they're trying to get to a point where they're making professional looking maps or whatever, but this is using a lot of the same texture over and over and over again as for the rocks and this kind of stuff and everything, and it gets a little muddy as you're looking at it. something to keep in mind when you're building your Quake maps is you definitely don't want it to look muddy by the time you're done. Even this big white fortress, it definitely stands out amongst everything else, but again, it's like, it's just the same texture used over and over and over. You want to try to vary it up just a little bit, you know? Let's take this guy out, see if we can go up this way. Oh, we got enforcers. That's interesting. This map is going to mix up the enemies here, so we're going to get base enemies and the medieval fantasy enemies here. And we got some shells over here. Anybody? I got a double barrel shotgun, which I can grab in a second. Actually, I've already got a double barrel shotgun, I forgot. So that's picking up a second one, which is kind of weird. Interesting choice to do 2 of those right in the beginning. Let's go ahead and save. Let me grab a drink here, see what you guys are talking about. Maritel's saying it's like he's building with sectors. He said there's no room over room anywhere. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's like it's almost like block over block, I suppose, because it's kind of what you mean, I think, right? But yeah, it's interesting though. Like if this is actually Niall's first map, I would say this is actually pretty interesting considering. Okay, we hit the pillar. Okay, so the fortress door is open. So he did a really smart thing, which I think that some mappers, even veteran mappers, forget to do, which is labeling your map, right? Quake doesn't have a map like Doom, and so, you know, things can't be pointed out, they can't be labeled. So what you want to do is you want to run up to doors and check to see if you can open them. This we knew was the fortress doors because it said fortress doors open somewhere else. So as soon as you hit that pillar and it said fortress doors are now open, I was like, oh, in my head, I immediately know that's where I gotta go. Nail gun is being lowered. Okay. Enforcer. So far he has put duplicates of both the nail gun and the double barrel shotgun, which is kind of interesting considering there's a more variety in guns to give out. I guess he didn't want things to seem like really underpowered just yet. Oh, we got a fiend. And he's done. Okay, so this is an interesting little fight here. Doors keep opening, unveiling enemies. This is cool. The thing with Niall's map already is that, like, while this map may not be, you know, close in comparison to some of the other ones in the pack, it's certainly not bad. And again, for, whoa, this ogre really wants to take me out. For someone's first map, I mean, this is really good. He said, you know, he's letting you know when things are happening. You know, nail guns coming down, fortress doors are open. There is something to jump down to over here. I don't know how to get that out. Okay, so we gotta hit this one, right? I thought I hit this one. Oh no, you gotta hit it. Whoa, hey guys. But yeah, there are still like professional, I don't know if I'd say pro, but there's like veteran Quake mappers out there who still aren't good at like sort of labeling where you're supposed to go in their map. They'll be like, oh yeah, this opens somewhere else, and it's like you kind of want to be mysterious because you don't want people to find your stuff immediately. Are we supposed to just take the hit here and jump down? I guess so. But they want to be mysterious. They don't want you to find everything like within, you know, the first playthrough, that kind of stuff, which is totally fine. If that's what you're into with Quake maps, you want to keep replaying them and finding new secrets and stuff, which is cool for replay value, right? But sometimes like it's just like, man, I need a guide. I need someone to be able to tell me like where the hell to go next, you know? Oh, there's another way to drop down. Okay, so there's like actually a lot of layers to this map, which I was not expecting. Oh, and there's a grenade launcher, which I cannot get into. Alright, I guess we're dropping down again? Right? Or no? What's happening here? Oh, is this a false wall? It is. Okay. That's weird. We found a secret area and we got the silver key. Okay. False wall stuff. That's definitely some like Doom Hexen stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that was a trap. Okay, interesting. So that means to get out there must be like another false wall here, right? We got that one. Huh. We already went this way. This didn't take us anywhere. We got the silver key. That's a trap, obviously, right? But do we need to go around it to get out? Not really sure where we gotta go. I see over here that there's a light. Maybe... Oh, there we go. Okay. Not sure why that hurt us, but that was weird. This is a very haunted house type of situation here, isn't it? Played quite a few Quake maps that definitely felt like a haunted house before. But this one has got a lot going on. Lots of false walls. Whoa, crazy walls. Alright, I gotta take you out quick, because you are just bogging up my hallways, yo. Here we go. And for a first map, this is actually pretty challenging, but not challenging in a way that, like, makes it unfair. Found another secret area with enemies. Oh, but we got a rocket launcher. Who doesn't want that? I think that's a save there. Okay, moving on, moving on. All right. Up there. There you go. Okay, we're back in the water. Oh, with knights. Or with knight. Looks like we got one here. Okay, we do have some yellow armor there. Not sure how to get to it, though. Looks like we're swimming down. Oh, bars are open. That must mean we can get our yellow armor. And we can get some health here, so let's grab it. Alright, where do we want to go from here? Looks like we gotta bring down something. There it is. Bring me up. Bring me up. Here we go. I'm standing on the wrong thing. Completely thought that was the thing I needed, but it wasn't. Whoa, lots of knights. He really was banking on you getting that quad right there. That's for sure. Alright. Up we go again. Whoa! You can't quite get over here though, can ya? Boom. You're down. Alright. That deserves a save. We're at 45 out of 74. Believe it or not, we still got about 30 enemies to find, which is crazy. Alright, you guys were there. You're planning to jump on my head. So yeah, the main thing I could say about this map is that the weakness certainly is sort of the brushwork and some of the pathing, I guess. But I gotta say the pacing is really good. The fights have been pretty fun. But it's a very, very, very interesting map. Oop, don't want to get hit by that. Oh my god, not another one. You go that way, I'll go this way. How about that? Not enough ammo, huh? There we go. We got some nails. Oh my god. Really happy we got to use the rocket launcher. Makes my day. You see that? He tried to get us with the trap. This area is just like crammed with enemies. Ah! Didn't expect him. Should've. I never expect him though. We don't have a super nail gun though, that's the thing. We got Death Knight coming out from behind us. Get in there. Okay, we jibbed him. Alright. We're gonna do a quick save here because we're still doing pretty good. But grab this mega health. Oh, we can actually shoot him through the window. I'll take it. Come on back. He's done. That brings us up to 66, so we're very close to the ending here. Whoa, trap. Alright, so that was really interesting because we just went through the majority of the map and we're still not even back out to where we were. So this map, I feel like, is definitely gives you a false idea of what it's actually trying to do. I thought that it was trying to give off more of a, like, hey, check out this, like, cool area I created outside. We're going to be exploring a lot of this outside area. That doesn't end up being the case. Ends up that you are starting over there, making your way out over here. And now we have a gold key. But I'm not sure that I even remember where I'm supposed to use this. Oh, I think I do now. We got these bars over here we gotta lower. We're at 68 out of 74. I'm assuming this must be the end then. I can't imagine what would be at the end. Who knows though, right? Could be anything. There we go. We open up. We hit the pillar. Oh yeah. I knew it. We all knew it. Come on, jerk. Alright, so this is definitely not a room I would recommend doing again. Trapped in a room with a shambler, you know, as he just, like, takes shots at you and kills you. And, like, you're trapped behind this thing, which is just, like, it feels like you're cheesing him, you know what I mean? What did we do when we opened that area? Oh, it says bridge extended. Okay, I didn't catch that before. How about some rockets? We got plenty of rockets. Whoops. Let's head back up one more time. I can see the exit across the way. There we go. Alright. I don't know what he's got planned across the way. There's only 3 enemies left. We must have passed most of those already, right? And there you go. That is the end. That is Nio's map, and Nio did a really, really good job. Like I said, I'm assuming that this was a first. Daniel Gomez, good to see you, buddy. And Grim Fandango, good to see you as well. Just want to tell everybody here, before commenting on Nio's map here, that if I'm not paying attention to you in chat, it's because I'm paying attention here, and when I look over, sometimes chat goes by pretty quickly, so it's hard to see what everybody's talking about at the same time. But regardless, Nio's map here, really, really impressive. I believe this is a first-time mapper here, right? So he did a really, really good job on this. Like I said, it's some of the stuff I've already been talking about. Big, clunky brushes make something look more amateurish, you know. Big pieces of brushes with the same texture on them definitely look amateurish. I would say the overall pacing of this map is really good because of the, like, traps and the dumping off of you into other areas and everything like that. You don't see a lot of false walls in Quake anymore either. It's a very old school way of designing. This map definitely feels like someone who came from the, you know, the Doom aspect of things, or maybe it just could be somebody who's new. I'm not sure. But regardless, for a new map, I gotta say this is actually pretty damn good. The only thing I could suggest to new mappers is what I suggest to all mappers, which is definitely take a look at what everybody else is doing, play those maps, go into no clip mode and look at the maps and see what they're doing, see how they set up a room to look the way it looks, you know, and work it out in your head, you know, work out the trim, work out all that stuff. And before you know it, you're going to be a lot better at creating these things, you know. But nice job on that one, Nio. That was cool. All right, guys, we have one more to play through here. This is Pinchy's map, so let's jump in, shall we? This is called Even Flow. We got 145 enemies to take out. Well, actually 144. One just keeled over, it seems. And 6 secrets to find. So let's do it. Oh, this is pretty cool. You turn around and you got big window thing going on over there. I don't know what's going on. It's got a really unique look to it, though. It's very cool. And I can see a really nice skybox out back there, too. Alright, we haven't pissed anybody off yet, but I think we're about to. Where's that dog at? Oh, dog is up top. Okay. Dog jumped down. So did the ogre. Oh man, go down already. There we go. Okay. Pretty harrowing fight for the beginning of the map there already. Alright, so we got a elevator to bring us down already. Oop, didn't mean to grab that health yet. We'll take out some enforcers here before we head down. I'm waiting for one of those to fall on your guys' heads or something. Oh, we do have some water, finally. I was wondering when the water was going to get placed in. So Pinchy, I think, has been around the Quake community for a little bit. I don't know that he's been on the show too much, if at all. But I feel like I've seen his name around. You guys can correct me on that. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else's name if he's new. Here we go. Should probably grab that mega health. What do you guys think? But regardless, always great to see fresh blood in these jams, you know. It's great to see new people creating stuff. Take out this guy here. And we got plenty of shells. Oh, that knight finally jumped down. But in this map, I will say, like, the architecture in this is really, really beautiful. What I'm really thrown by, though, is, like, just the absolute size of this and the fact that we've only been in about 2 or 3 rooms and we've already killed 20 enemies out of the 145, so this map might actually go by very quickly. Oh god, not with the squid chasing me, though. Oh geez, there's squids everywhere! Okay, what can we do here? I've only got 7 nails. What do we got up over here? Health. Gotta take out one of them. Go some way, right? Okay, one's down. Oh, jeez. Didn't know you guys would be here, just like hanging. So the one thing I could definitely say about this map immediately is that there are just too many enemies in these small places. It's too much. Come on, go away already. That squid is still taking shots at me here. You have got to go down. Thank you. Take out the squid. Those scrags are going to work their way over in a moment here. Okay, finally. I can't walk. That paralysis from the squid is, like, kind of maddening. Okay, that's one. But yeah, for this one little area to take out the squid and then have to jump up here and take out all these enemies, it's just, it's way too much for the area. Okay, so there's like a thing we gotta jump on and hit the button? Or no, we can jump to it now, I'm assuming. No, we can't, okay. I don't know, this is a pretty wild map, pretty experimental, I would say. We do have a key over here with some health. It's probably good if we jump in the water, actually. Oh, they're opening up the floodgates here, quite literally. Alright, I gotta take you out because you are just destroying my good mood here. Alright, let's move on. We got rockets here. Eel! Take the eels out. Oh, jeez, another squid. These underwater creatures are really harsh in my buzz, man. I'm glad that they added in something new for the underwater jam, like in the form of these enemies and stuff, but man, some of them are just like super annoying. Alright, wow, that brings us up to 36. Guys, like between the other room and this room, my god, dude, like almost 20 enemies. And I have nothing good to use here. There we go. We can jump up here. There we go. Alright, we better give ourselves a save here, because otherwise we're going to eat it and not know what the hell's going on. We got some enforcers underwater for some reason. I didn't know those guys could breathe underwater. I guess it makes sense, though. Okay, I'm out of everything again. Alright. Oh, and I believe there's another squid and eels. Oh my god, there's just like too much going on here. Alright, we got a mega health up there. I really want to know how to get up to that, if it's possible. Where are you at? There you are. I want to take you out. Eels down. We got another squid trying to get at me here. And I'm just about out of ammo. Alright. Let's quick save. Let's take a quick pause here and get some drink. Good lord. Pritchard, thank you for joining, buddy. You might be already gone, but again, great map. I thought it was really, really good. Let's see. JCR says, it's fun watching you get up. See? Get beat up. So you guys get this, right? Like, if I have critiques for your maps, you watch, and then you watch me get pummeled in your map. So there's like a give and take here, right? I give you a little bit of, you know, back and forth on what I like and dislike about your map, and then I get beat up. Back and forth. We are already at 47 kills here, so I have got to... Pacing this map is like... not something that I'm like super fond of, to be quite honest. Can we get rid of you? Oh man, there's not enough shells going around and I'm missing shots like that. But yeah, the pacing in this map definitely needed a little bit more testing, a little bit more work, I think, because there are just so many enemies all over the place. It is quite overwhelming. Alright, we got some rockets here. Let's hit that. Whoa! Wow, I had the stereo grunts in my ears there. That was crazy. Wow. Oh, jeez, we got a Vor to deal with down here. Let me guess, there's like 5 Vors down here, right? I think one of the cardinal mistakes that some mappers make is that they confuse difficulty for enemy count. Because you can actually have some really tough maps. I don't know, I'm not sure what to make of this like sewery area we got to go into here, but let's jump in. Yep, there's 7 enforcers, and there is another Vor on the other side. But a lot of times, mappers will just throw like, you know, 30 enemies in a room to make it more hard. And does that make it more difficult? Of course it does, but it's not the right kind of difficulty that a player's looking for, in my opinion. I know that like certain players, like Doom players, are looking for maps that just have an absolute crap ton of enemies in it because they just like mowing everybody down. And that's cool, you know, if that's what you're looking for. But in Quake, it doesn't quite work that way. Quake, it works a little bit more differently. It's more about methodically pacing the map to make sure that like a room is challenging because of like, you know, because of atmosphere and brushwork. You know, the way you built up a room. Oh, the water is rising. A few different maps doing the water rising thing, and then this was just kind of interesting. And here we go. We are now up here. We got an ogre to deal with and a fiend coming up. And the fiend made it over. I'm going to avoid my time with the fiend if I can. In fact, I would like to avoid all of you guys if I can. Water is rising again. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of move on. Who's in here? Anybody? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of dudes in here. Wow, lots of grunts and stuff. Holy cannoli. Alright, you are really getting under my skin, Scrag. Alright, let's give ourselves a quick save. That brings us up to 86. And we skipped a lot of enemies down there, so I mean, that's probably like bringing us up to 100 down there. Water level's rising again. We can take it. Bring it on. Oh, we got knights. And we got a scrag shooting at us from somewhere. You're underwater, aren't you? There you are. I gotta hand it to him on this part. There may be too many enemies for what's going on here to deal with, especially on a normal. This feels more like hard to me. But I gotta hand it to Pinchy here. It's a pretty cool idea for like a continually like rising area, you know. I thought maybe I would actually hit the Vor, but the Vor is up over on that side. Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna actually end up doing this part here. Both Vors can see me now. I can't quite reach up there. Oh, I see. I gotta go up here. How am I supposed to avoid the Vor balls and stuff? Oh, what a weird setup. Oh, jeez. That was a bad idea. Jumping in the water. Oh, I jumped in the water again. Here goes another hit. Yep. Alright, I need to run to the other side, get the health. Got 8 more grenades to take that one out with. There we go. Here's some health to use here. And we got these idiots kind of putzing around here. They don't look like they know what they're doing, though. I think they're infighting with the Vor. So this might be a good distraction. Nice. Upper Temple is now accessible. Wherever that is. Didn't even know there was an Upper Temple. The real question is, where in the hell are we at? Alright, so this is the room... No, it's not. This is a different windowed room. I was gonna say, I think this is the room we saw before. Ooh, there's a rocket launcher. See ya, dogs. I am definitely grabbing that. And grabbing these. Thank you. Back up for air. I'm glad I went back there to grab that. That would have been really helpful fighting those Vors there, right there. Alright, quick save. We're at 97 out of 145, so we're getting pretty close here. And I am out of shells. Do have rockets still. But I can't quite get up in there, so how do I get in there? Oh, did something open up there? Okay, let's see. Okay, you're done, finally. Do I have to jump over to that? Alright, so this would be as good a place any as to save, so... I don't quite see what I'm supposed to do here. Well, let's take a quick break here. So Kaz here is saying that slaughter maps get dull. You know, it's one of those things where slaughter maps in Doom, and by slaughter maps, if people don't know what that means, it's just like what we were talking about earlier. It's just a map completely jam-packed with enemies, and there's just like, that's all you're doing. You're just killing enemies. That's what it's all about. So, you know, those are for some people. You know, for me, I kind of agree with Kaz. They get a little bit old for me after a while. Let's see, and Christopher Ryder says that for Quake, a slaughter map is a rocket launcher map. It gets stale quickly. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you really want you to have like one big room for you to blow off some steam with a rocket launcher. You don't want to, you know, create a map that's just nothing but rocket launcher, unless that, you know, you kind of have like an idea in your head. But for the most part, if you're trying to create that classic Quake pacing, it's not really the way you want to go. Guys, I really don't know where to go from here. It said, my last thing that it said was that the upper temple is now open. I don't know what that means, though. But I am taking that guy out because he is bothering me. But where am I supposed to go here? See, Rick says, like that old map you played, Kill 'Em All. Yes, very much like that. Is there something up here I should be seeing? Do you guys have any idea? Like, have you played through this one? Do you know where it's supposed to go? I don't know. Yeah, full of exploding barrels and stuff. That's what you would want in a slaughter map. Like, just like you shoot a rocket at a bunch of barrels and it just kills like 50 enemies at once, you know? It's that kind of thing. I'm kind of at a loss as to like where to go, what to do here, guys. It would seem I need to go up in this area where this one guy was at, but it doesn't quite reach up. So am I supposed to shoot that? I got one rocket left. I guess I can try. Here, I better save just in case I don't get it. Can't quite get a good aim. Nope, of course not. That's a push button. I don't know, guys. Button underwater there. I think I gotta swim underwater. Maybe you're right. Maybe I gotta swim down and take the elevator up? Is that what I gotta do? Wow, weird. Okay, I would have never thought of that. It's clever, but... Okay. I guess it makes sense because this is where you came in, but like, I got so disoriented in that big room with all the crap that went on that I had no idea that this was the room I had actually come in. So, man, interesting. Wild Pinchy and Nio up here. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining in. Button at the bottom as well. Thank you, Pinchy. We had just located it. But at the moment, I am completely out of ammo. Like, completely. So, I don't know... Is there a weapon? Here's some ammo here. Red armor. We got some health over here, which will be helpful. Let's grab some air. Oh, of course, there's gonna be an enemy that comes out. I don't have the ammo as it is to deal with these guys, and they just like keep popping out. Oh, need the air. Okay. I'm gonna kind of just like let you guys fight, and I'm gonna go back this way. So the upper temple is available, but I don't know what the upper temple is or where I gotta go for that. Oh, Jesus, and a spawn? Come on, guys, be a little more kind, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. Out of here. Yikes. Okay, I think I've had enough of this room. And we find another rocket launcher. Oh, jeez. Should not be using that down here. Okay, back in. Alright, we got some... Oh, jeez. Let's grab that health and get the hell out of here. Holy shit, man. Okay. I think we're back to some normalcy. Marito, we got him. We got Spawn. Thanks a lot. I feel like you guys are now just putting those things in here just to get me in these streams sometimes. Alright. So that must be the upper temple up there. And it's because the water has risen, which is helpful. And now we're up. Holy. Alright, back to the rocket launcher. And I'll take you guys out pretty quickly, so... So Pinchy and Nio, good to see you guys. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I was trying to get my bearings straight here because this map is a big one. And to be quite honest, I'm trying to get my bearings straight because some of these rooms are so crammed full of enemies that it could be a little hard to sort of like understand where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do at times. I think that the architecture in this map, like the way it's built, the brushwork, stuff like that, is very good. Like, it is a beautiful map. I mean, look at the skybox mixed with the, like the bars here and the water and everything. This definitely feels like a Quake place. This feels like a place I would slipgate into, and I definitely don't want to be in, which is definitely a trademark feeling for Quake, I think. However, I do feel like that some of the areas just have way too many enemies. It's way too populated, which would be my big critique for this map so far. Let's see. We're at 120 out of 145, so we're getting really close to the end. And the map is kind of big, so actually I don't really remember where I'm supposed to go with the gold key. There we go. It's getting caught up on some stuff there. Okay, we're back up. So I don't think the gold key door was back this way. This is where we came in. I remember running past the gold key door, but I don't remember where it's at in the grand scheme of where I've been. One of the other things that I think is kind of interesting is that you have these really, really large underwater areas to go into, but there's no biosuits. So that's it's a bit strange as well. All right, where was that gold key door at? Kaz, you discovered our evil plan to put spawns in maps just for you. Yeah, unfortunately, right? Okay, here we go. We got a bunch of zombies and a squid over here. Can at least take these guys out, drive the kill count up a bit. Oh, we need air, though. Dying. Okay. So let's save there. We're at 127. Hey, we found a Ring of Shadows area. Did not know that it was there. Not sure how helpful that will be now that I've killed most everything, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, there is some health up there to grab. I would like to get to that if I can. And there's some rockets too. What is the secret? Gotta be some kind of trick jump up into that stuff? I'm not really sure. Excuse me, I take another drink here. Pinchy says, is near the glass window. Don't forget to crunch the grunts in the spawn room on the way out. My question would be which window? Is this window? Grab air. There's some guys over here. Oh god. Not squids. I'm running. Forget those guys. Alright, so the... Why am I not seeing where the gold key door is? I know I ran past it earlier, but where is it? Where is it at? Is it down below here? Yeah, trick ramp or rocket jump. Yeah, trick jump and 180 flip will do it. Yeah, let me get right on that. I am not a trick jumper, guys. That's not my forte for sure. Opposite way in the pentagram corridor. Which is the pentagram corridor? I never picked up a pentagram. That's the thing. Well, here's a bunch of ammo to pick up at least. That will come in handy. I remember seeing this before. This is where all the zombies were that we killed. Look, there's that squid still trying to get at me. Pentagram texture? There's a disc that lowered where the zombies were in the wide glass. Okay, I know where the zombies are at. That area was like pretty easy to locate, I would say. So let's go see if we can find that, which is where the squids are, unfortunately. Just trying to avoid squid guys. I hate these things. And I got 2 of them. At this point, I'm not sure who I dislike more, though, is the squids or the spawns. I'm just kidding. It's the spawns. Come on, guys. I have no way of killing that zombie because I don't have any rockets, unfortunately. Alright, so we have this disc in the floor. Okay. So it's this way, right? That's air. Okay. There's a scrag. Grabbing air, grabbing health and stuff. Always a good idea to grab this stuff. Oh. Grab that. Do another save. Alright, so that was the pentagram corridor. Is it on the other side or something? Hey, Devin, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining. So this is where the disc lowered. We get air. So it's around the corner here? There it is. Good lord. There's a biosuit, finally. Finally! Okay, we got Shambi to deal with. Underwater Shambler. I don't know that I've seen that just yet. Pretty interesting. I don't know what's going to be up in here, but we'll find out, won't we? I feel like you're going to spawn something in before we get to the exit here. Nope, we're at the exit. There it is. That is Pinchy's map. All right, so there we are. We're finally through it. So Pinchy, thank you for joining, buddy. Just want to keep in mind that when I talk about people's maps, I definitely talk from the player perspective. But what I want to say about it first and of course everything is in good nature, just here to help people become better mappers in the end. That's all there is to it. Regardless, want to say the first thing I said when you showed up, which is that this map is absolutely beautiful. I love the skybox mixed with this like otherworldly water place, which is just crazy. I really, really like the aesthetic of this. It's really well built. It's competent, you know, and there's a lot to it. There's a lot of meat to this level. You can see that I only found one of the 6 secrets, right? So a few of the things, though, that I think it needed was a little bit more guidance in the idea of like navigation, you know, that kind of thing. Pinchy even says like a shortcut teleporter out of the big room would have been a good idea. Yeah. Little things like that, little navigation shortcuts, tricks, guides, you know, things that kind of point out, like the gold key door, for example. I saw it once, but because you only see it once and there's so much like crazy stuff happening in this map, you're never quite sure, or rather you don't have time to kind of like make it a bank in your memory, right? Which is why I had such a hard time finding it. So just like some arrows or something, like I know in Pritchard's map at the beginning of the stream, he actually had gold arrows that pointed to a gold key door. So little clues like that definitely help, you know. And the other thing that I wanted to point out too is that I think that there are just too many enemies in every room. I would say like this room here was perfect. This room, like an enemy on every platform, and then the enemies that spawn and everything, totally doable, totally manageable, not a problem. But the one room that I got into where there was like 4 or 5 enforcers up on the platform, and then scrags underneath shooting at you, and then the squids are following you because you aggroed them, and then you get around the corner and there's more ogres and shit going on over there. It was just like way too much. And it's like when you get into like the 4th room of a map and you're already at like kill count 50, at some point you're kind of like exhausting the player a little bit because they want to see a little bit more of the map before, you know, they're killing so many enemies and grinding down all of their ammo. But structurally, and as Spindleshanks here says, by the way, welcome Spindleshanks, thank you for joining. What he points out here is that the map is very beautiful. So that's the big perk that I can give you right there. But regardless, it's not a bad map. It's one of those things where like just a little bit more TLC, a little bit more tweaking. I feel like this is a map that you could probably take and redo a little bit and actually release it as a single release, and it could be like actually a classic. So regardless though, everybody, that's our last map for the night. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight, and I want to thank some of the authors for joining too, Pinchy, and we had Pritchard in earlier as well. Everybody, like I said, this whole pack out of both 2 parts that I've done here, there's not a bad one in the whole pack. So again, I want to thank everybody for creating these maps as well and for joining me. And Nio as well. Nio, I didn't hear much from you, but thank you for joining as well. Pyro GX Pilot, also good to see you. I don't know if you're joining here at the tail end, but we're about to log off here. Guys, please keep in mind tomorrow I will be doing another Quake Grave episode as the community request episode. So these are going to be maps that have been requested. If you have a request that you'd like to add to the list, please join my Discord here or join the Steam community group. Let me know through a comment or in the chat what you would like to see. I'll definitely be in the Discord to chat as well if you guys want to chat. But for now, guys, that is going to be the end of the Quake Rave for tonight. And I will see you all tomorrow for the next episode of the Quake Rave. Thanks again for joining.